Hey, Brandon, with Ryan Mountcastle here now, how do you anticipate using him? Is he going to be a guy who's playing every day? Could he play some first base?
Yeah, I'm going to play him a lot. He's playing left field tonight. We're going to give him a lot of work in left field, possibly play some first base also, but we can get him a lot of at-bats here in the next 30-plus games, and I know he's excited to be here and looking forward to watching him play.
Next up, Dan Connolly.
Brandon, besides the fact that you don't have to answer any more questions about him, what's the reason, the thought that he's ready now and he's ready to help you out at this moment?
I just think we feel comfortable with the work that he's put in the secondary site. This isn't a snap decision. This is something we've talked about for a while now, and we felt like today was the day. It's he's been playing well down there. He's been putting a lot of work in. The guys down there, the coaches down there have been really impressed with the work he's put in and the improvement he has shown, not only defensively but at the plate. And we're all on board for him to make his debut tonight.
Next up, Andrew Gillis.
Hey, Brandon, I'm just curious what your conversations were like with Ryan today. What were those like? Just kind of take us through what was said between you guys.
No, nothing. I mean, it was welcome. It was a congratulations. I'll talk to him more when I go outside for BP, but he was going in the cage to hit. But it was just just going to be yourself, enjoy this moment, have some fun tonight. I don't want to put any pressure on him. I don't want him to feel like he's got to do anything different than he would during a normal game. Today's going to be a big day. He's going to have butterflies. He's going to be nervous. So I just want him to feel as relaxed as possible.
Next up, Rich Dubroff.
Brandon, well, speaking of that, the fans have been clamoring for him to come up. They're very eager to see. How do you kind of get him to just stay in the moment and not try and please everyone immediately?
I just think you got to stay positive. I think that we've all been through guys making their debuts, prospects making their debuts, and some go well, some don't. Some figure it out later than others. We've talked about that a little bit. So I think that I just want him to be as comfortable as he could possibly be. I want him to feel like he belongs here. I think he's a confident guy. I think he's got half of the battle is to feel like you belong here, and I think he feels that way. But I just want him to play his game and be a part of the team and not feel like he needs to carry any load, but just take 4 good at bats a night. Continue to work on his defense and just be part of our lineup and part of the team.
Next up is Nathan Ruiz.
Hey, Brandon, when Harvey debuted last year, you said it kind of brought you back to 2015. How important, just in the big picture, are days like today for what you guys are trying to do?
It is. I mean, that's exciting. It's exciting to watch guys make their debuts. It's exciting to see young players get here, guys that we feel like could be a part of the future arrive. It does, that was a part of a lot of debuts in Chicago and the excitement with a lot of those guys, finally getting there, and really talented guys, and watching them progress in the big leagues, for the next 4 years there. And I think it's the same here. Harvey made his debut last year. Ryan's making it tonight. There'll be others down the road. So that's just it's an exciting time for our organization. Somebody that got drafted high here a few years back that do well in the minor leagues and make it up to the big leagues. And I think a lot of people have been reading about him, and now they get to watch him play.
Brett Hollander.
Hey, Brandon, kind of along those same lines, it seems like for baseball fans, few things get them more excited than a prospect they follow getting the call and debuting and watching them trying to develop the big leagues. For you, do you get overly curious or anxious when these days come, or that extra level of excitement?
No, I do. I mean, I think it is exciting. I think that I mentioned that with Harvey last year. You see the guys in spring trainings, but spring training is such a different look than the season. And so for one of our homegrown guys to make it, I think that's exciting for everybody. It's exciting for the whole organization. A lot of people put a lot of work into this, not just Ryan, but development guys, coaches, the scout that signed him, front office, and so it feels good organizationally to have somebody make their debut that you feel like is ready and that could impact the team.
Jerry Coleman.
Hey, Brandon, as far as Chris goes, do you have an update on his status and where it occurred in terms of the injury?
He's got some knee soreness. He mentioned it to me about 4 or 5 days ago, and we just felt like the right thing to do was put him on the IL to continue to get treatment. It's just because it acted up on him yesterday or after the game 2 days ago. So he was really sore yesterday, and I felt like the right move was to put him on the IL to let it give the knee some rest.
Dave Ginsburg.
On Chris Davis as well, do you think that the knee had anything to do with his slump of late?
Yeah, that would be something. I'm not really sure. I know that it's been bothering him, so I don't think that that's helped him. I know that he's been, like I said, he mentioned it to me a little while ago that his knee's been bothering him, and it's something that he has been going to get treatment for, and so I'm sure it hasn't helped the way he's been feeling.
Stan Charles.
Brandon, I just wanted to ask you a quick question about Tanner Scott. From when you became manager of the team, what you knew about him from scouting reports, then what you saw last year, has it surprised you just how dominant he's become?
I wouldn't say it surprised me because the stuff has been there. I think I've been just incredibly encouraged by his command. I think that he showed flashes of it last year. But I think our pitching guys, I think everybody's done a really nice job to boost his confidence, to clean up some things delivery-wise, that it has allowed him to feel good about his delivery and good about his release point. And now he's in a really great groove, the way he's throwing the ball with the fastball slider mix. I think that if you look at video from him last year to this year, his pitching, the mechanics of his delivery is a lot different. And it's just something that clicked with him. And he has become, he is dominating stuff. And I really enjoy giving him the ball because it's fun to watch him pitch right now.
I'll bet you do.
Yep.
Steve Molesky.
Brandon, do the moves today give you a chance to have more lineups moving forward look like today's? And by that, I mean Nunez maybe can be at first, Ryan, and you can DH a catcher. And does that kind of fortify things a little bit?
I think we're still not at full strength, right? I mean, Hayes is in here, and Iggy's hopefully going to be with us here some point with a road trip. Austin hopefully sometime, during the next week to 2 weeks. Also, I'm not really sure on his timetable right now. He's still feeling the rib a little bit, but Iggy's progressing well. So I think that there's a lot of things that we could do. When it comes to Ryan and Nooney, they're both going to play a lot, and I want both catchers to get a lot of at bats, especially the way they're swinging the bat, both of them. So, so today Sevy's going to DH and Chance is going to catch, and I think that all those guys are going to get a lot of ABs the rest of the year.
Dan Connolly.
Quick follow, Brandon, on Davis. Do you anticipate this being a 10-day thing, or could it go longer?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think we're 10-day eye on him, and then we'll see how he feels over the next 10 days.